Hi there, hope you guys are doing good. So today I'll talk about some best Kali Linux tools, top 25 best Kali Linux tools. So becoming an ethical hacker is not quite as easy as to become a software developer or programmer. An ethical hacker penetration tester has to have a good understanding about various fields, not just merely having in-depth programming languages in C, C++, Python, PHP, etc. Also, in needing an advanced Linux Unix environment knowledge just to get started with the field ethical hacking. Field of ethical hacking, Kali Linux comes with tons of pre-installed penetration testing tools, around about 600 tools included. As a beginner penetration tester, it sounds horrible. How could one learn or use all of those tools as a beginner? The truth is, you don't need to master all of this. Indeed, there are a lot of tools built into Kali Linux which have to the same concept and purpose. But among them, there are always the best. In this tutorial, I will cover the top 25 best Kali Linux tools for the beginner penetration tester. But if you have just installed Kali Linux before you read or watch this video, the top 25 Kali Linux tools listed below are based on functionality and also sequence in the penetration testing cycle or procedure. So, one more thing is anonymity. During penetration testing, it is crucial to prepare to stay anonymous. Don't fool yourself by revealing your own identity while hacking. So, number 25 is MAC changer. There are several reasons changing the MAC address is important. I use the MAC changer while pentesting a wireless network with MAC filtering enabled and have to assign an approved MAC address to the wireless adapter or just literally to change to a random MAC while pen testing to use MAC changer. And this is the command line for MAC changer like help, version, show, permanent, random, all the command for Kali Linux. And here is some example. Number 24 is proxy chains. Proxy chains cover and handle whatever job at command proxy chains for every job. That means we enable proxy chains service. For example, I want to trigger proxy chain to cover Nmap. The command is proxy chains Nmap a address -v -t4. But therefore you use proxy chains, you need to configure it first, adding proxy IP and other things. And now come to information gathering option. Number 23, traceroute is a computer network diagnostic tool for displaying the connection route and measuring transit delays of packet across an IP address, just like this. Number 22, what web. What web is a website fingerprint utility. It identifies websites including content management systems, CMS, blogging platforms, statistic, analytic packages, JavaScript libraries, web servers, and embedded devices. WhatWeb has over 7,000 plugins. Is to recognize something different. WhatWeb also identifies version numbers, email addresses, account IDs, web framework modules, SQL errors, and more. Just like this screenshot. What web. Number 21 is Whos. Whos is a database managed by local internet registers. It is a query and response protocol that is widely used for querying databases that store the registered users of an internet resource, such as a domain name of or an IP address block, but it is also used for a wider range of other personal information about the domain owner. Let's see the example. Number 20 is Maltego. Maltego, there is some versions of Maltego. One is community edition and one is free for everyone. Maltego is an intelligence gathering tool which aims to discover and collect data about the target, company personnel, attack, and visualizes that collected data into graph of for analysis. Before we're using Maltego, first just watch the community edition. For here the address. Once you're done registering, open the terminal and type Maltego C. Wait a brief moment for it to start up. After it finishes loading, you will be greeted by a screen asking you to log in to Maltego Community Edition. This is the dashboard. And after this, sign in with the account you have just registered. After you're logged in, you need to decide what type of machine is needed to run against the target. Community stalker gathers reconnaissance footprint, basic footprint L2, moderate amount of reconnaissance footprint L3, intense, and the most complete reconnaissance. And this is the screenshot about footprint L3. And this is the work procedure of Maltego. Number 19 is Nmap. Nmap is network mapper, is tool used for network discovery and security auditing. My favorite option is Nmap is script Balan. It tells Nmap to audit the security of each open port on target using NSE. For example, nmapkali.org script val n, and the command nmap help to show you all the information about nmap command. Number 18 is jarbuster drip. Drip is a tool to find hidden objects, files, and directories on a website. DARP works by launching a dictionary-based attack against a web server and analyzing the response. DARP comes with a set of pre-configured word lists located under this directory. To launch drip, use the following command pattern: drip target list file drip, and this is the command for starting drip. Now come to vulnerability analysis tool. Number 17 is Nikto. Nikto is web server and web application assessment tool to find potential security issues and vulnerabilities. Nikto scans for 6,700 potentially dangerous files programs. To run Nikto, type this command nikto -s and IP address. Web application analysis. A16 is SQLlib. SQLlib is a simple and massive SQL injection vulnerability scanner. SQLlib is not installed by default in Kali Linux. To install it, run this command git first you need to git clone, and then you guys can use this. Number 15 is Burp Suite. Burp Suite is a collection of tools bundled into a simple suite which performs security testing of web applications, from initial mapping and analysis of an application's attack surface through to finding and exploiting security vulnerabilities. The main features of Burp Suite is that it can function as an intercepting proxy. Burp Suite intercepts the traffic between a web browser and the web server. Browser, proxy, and server. To open Burp Suite, type Burp Suite into the terminal and you guys can find this. So number 14 is OWASP-JAP. OWASP-JAP is a Java-based tool for testing web app security. It has an intuitive graphical user interface and powerful features to do such things as fudging, scripting, spidering, proxying, and attacking web apps. It is also extensible through a number of plugins. In this way, it is an all-in-one web app testing tool. To open OWASP-JAP, type OWASP-JAP into the Linux terminal. Number 13 is HTTrack. HTTrack is a website web page cloner. From a penetration testing perspective, it is mainly used to create a fake website or phishing in attacker server. Run HTTrack wizard by typing in the terminal HTTrack. You will be prompted some configuration needed with the guidance such as project name, base path of the project, set the URL target, and proxy configuration. Number 12 is Zoom Scan and WP Scan. Zoom Scan is a web application analysis tool to scan and analyze Joomla CMS, while WP Scan is a WordPress CMS vulnerability scanner to check what CMS is installed on a target website. You can use either online CMS scanner or using additional tools. CMS map. Once you know the target CMS, whether it is Joomla or WordPress, then you can decide to use Zoom Scan or WP Scan. Run Zoom Scan and the command is zoomscan-u victim.com. This is the attacker site, targeted site, and the command is wp scan-u. And now come to database assessment tool. Number 11 is SQLmap. SQL automates the process of detecting and exploiting SQL injection vulnerabilities and taking over databases. To use SQLmap, you need to find website URL which is SQL injection vulnerable. You can find it by either using SQLib or using Google Torque. Once you have got the vulnerable SQL injection URL, then open the terminal and run the following command like this: acquire table list, acquire database list, acquire column list, acquire the data. Mostly the data is encrypted. We need another tool to decrypt it. Below is another procedure to get the clear text password. Now come to password attacks. Number 10 is hash identifier and find my hash. Identifier is a tool to identify the different types of hashes used to encrypt data and especially passwords. Find my hash is a tool to crack encrypted passwords or data using online services. For example, we got encrypted data like this. First thing you are going to need to do is identify the hash type. To do that, launch hash identifier in terminal and input the hash value on it. Hash identifier detected this decrypted data is using hash algorithm MD5. After its hash type is known, then we use another tool, find my hash, to crack that data. Now the terminal command is find my hash MD5 minus -s and the hash value, and the result like this. Number 9 is Crunch. Crunch is a utility to create custom word lists where you can specify standard character set or a character set you specify. Crunch can generate all possible combinations and permutations. The basic syntax for Crunch is crunch min max character set minus t pattern minus 0 output and file name. And min is minimum password length, max is maximum password length, character set is used to generating the passwords, minus t pattern the specified pattern from the generated passwords, minus o save the word list into a file name. Okay, now come to number 8, John the Ripper. John the Ripper is one of the most popular password testing and cracking programs as it combines as a number of password crackers into one package. Auto detects password hash types and includes a customization cracker in Linux. Password file located at password contains all user information. Hash is a say encrypted password of each of the users found in stored, and this is the dashboard. Number 7 is Hydra, and this is the Kali Linux built-in tools online password cracking service. Hydra is the fastest network login cracker which supports numerous attack protocols. TAC Hydra supports these protocols: Cisco, AAA, Cisco with Cisco Enable, and all of these straps. And number 6, wireless attack, Aircrack-ng suite. Aircrack-ng is a network software suite consisting of a scanner, packet sniper, web and WPA2 PSK cracker and analysis tool for 802.11 wireless LANs. Aircrack-ng suite includes Aircrack-ng, and this is help for cracks WAP keys using the further and decrypt WAP or WAP encrypted capture files like these straps. Number 5 is Fluxion. Fluxion is evil twin attack tool. Fluxion doesn't perform brute force attack to break the key. Fluxion creates the open twin AP of the target Wi-Fi network. When someone tries to connect to that network, a fake authentication page pops up asking for key. When victim enters the key, Fluxion captures that key and checks whether the key is a valid password by matching the key and the handshake. To install Fluxion, run the following command. First need to cloning it from git and then command cd Fluxion and open the Fluxion wizard by typing this. Number 4, exploitation tools, social engineering toolkit set. The social engineering toolkit is an open source penetration testing framework designed for social engineering. Set has a number of custom attack vectors such as phishing, spear phishing, malicious USB mass mail, or many things. This toolkit is a free product by trusttechsec.com. To start using set, type in terminal set toolkit. Number 3 is Metasploit framework. Metasploit framework initially was intended to be a maintainable framework which automates the process of exploiting rather than manually verifying it. Metasploit is a popular framework through history. It has rich modules aimed at a variety of targets such as Unix, BSD, Apple, Windows, Android, or many things. And sniping and spoofing. Number 2 is Wireshark. Wireshark is a very popular network analyzer tool that's most widely used in network security auditing. Wireshark uses display filters for general packet filtering. Here are some useful filters like this: show only SMTP, show only traffic in the LAN, TSP buffer full, match HTTP, filter against particular IP, display post request method mostly containing user password. And to run Wireshark, just type Wireshark in the terminal. It will open up a graphical user interface. And number 1 is BetterCap. BetterCap is a powerful and portable utility to perform various types of man-in-the-middle attacks against a network, manipulate HTTP, HTTPS, and TCP traffic in real time, snipe for credentials, and much more. BetterCap is a similar concept as EtherCap, but in my experience, comparing both features, BetterCap on. So this is the top 25 tools in Kali Linux for ethical hacking. Hope you guys liked it, and thanks for watching.